So this is some of the kindergarten math that we've been doing so far. Isabel is way ahead in math than any other subject, so we've gone ahead and this is our second kindergarten math program that we've gone through. We've already gone through the math and focus, but she had to circle, fill in the bubble to show how many of each picture. So she's got 3. You can't see it, it's in like peach crayon, but she's getting there. So then she had to circle the 2 that were the same in each row. So she did that. Hold on, I messed up. Okay. So then here she had to circle the next one that comes next in the pattern. Then she had to fill in the bubble. Well, she circled and filled in the bubble, but under the ones that were the same. And this one, the one that was different. Then here we had to circle the correct number in each row. She had to circle all the, so we have 3 skates circled. We are not doing handwriting. She tried to do ones here. Since she's still 4, we're not focusing on the handwriting part of it. So we filled in the graph. She really likes graphs. We graph a lot. We graph our vegetables. We graph fruits. We graph the weather every day. She's really familiar with graphs. I didn't even have to help her with this at all. She just did it on her own. She circled 7 in each row of the kitty cats and the ducks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I was just making sure she got it right. She does most of this on her own. I mean, I sit and go through it with her, but she'll sit and go through 15 math pages like this. She had to circle the number of objects. This followed the directions. We didn't do that. Well, we did that verbally. We didn't write it down. She had to circle the ones that are inside, underline the ones that were outside. Obviously, we're not doing the handwriting yet because she's still 4. She gets money. She gets pennies and nickels. We haven't done anything other than pennies and nickels, but this was easy. She did this on her own. We counted the goldfish. She can tell time on the hour, so she did that. She likes to change up the directions, so she asked if she could check mark them instead of circling them. So we checked marked the circles, and then she circled the triangles. She had to draw a line to match the same size ones, and then she drew. These were unicorn balloons, I think, and these were tails from her horse. It was interesting, but let's see. Over here, we did this kind of different. I made her go through and tell me, okay, Mom, there's 2 dolls, and this is the number 2. There's 5 helicopters, this is the number 5. Then she came down here and she got to circle each thing, but she had already gone through verbally and told me how many of each thing there was. This page, she loves patterns. Patterns are her favorite. She tried to start drawing a fish, and then she circled it and drew a line to it. This one, she tried to draw a duck, and she circled it and drew the line to it. She counted the money. This one, this evaluation, she's recognized her number since she was 3, and she can count to 20-something, so she got all of that right. She was all excited. It was her very first test. Obviously, we're not doing K-5 stuff in any other subject yet, so this was her first real test, and so she was all excited. She counted the gloves and then told the time on the clock. She can obviously tell time on the hour. She can't do anything else yet with time, but she filled in all of these, and I have the teacher's manual for K-5, even though math is the only subject we've started. So I called out the number. I said, fill in the bubble under the number 3. And then she'd go to the next bat, and I'd say, on the green bat, fill in the bubble under the number 6. So she did really good on that. She counted and circled everything. She does those all on her own. She knows left and right. She does those pretty good. We talked about, is the blue shirt on the left or the right? Is the purple shirt on the left or the right? Is the kitty cat on the left or the right? So she got all those correct. Down here, circle 9 of each. She circled 9, and then she told me she had 3 jelly beans left. She circled 9, and then she had 0 candies left. She colored this pretty good. Over here, she circled 11 on each row. These we X'd out. Some of them are really faint. She did them. I watched her do them, so obviously she told the clock here. We're not doing the handwriting, so we skipped that part, but I had her pull, like this was number 2, and instead of writing it, I had her put 2 pennies there to do that test. We did left and right. She did that on her own. Well, I told her the one on the left was green, the one on the right is red. And then fill in the bubble, we did that again. She did pretty good on that. And then she verbally told me what each of these numbers was. And then we traced them with our finger today. And that is where we're at. So, like I said, she's 4, and we've already done math and focus kindergarten, but now we're doing abeka K5 because this fall we're going to do the full K5 program. Yeah, so we're looking forward to great things from math and learning all kinds of new stuff.